Okay, guys, so we're back with another Vaughan market update. So this is going to be for the month of January. Now, before I get into it, just so everyone knows, yes, I always do Vaughan monthly market updates and what's going on in Vaughan and development charges being cut in Vaughan. So it's all Vaughan focused. So just because it's Vaughan focused doesn't mean we don't do business everywhere. So just to make that clear. So we transact all over the GTA. We have listings in St. Thomas. We've transacted in Peterborough, Collingwood, like St. Catharines, like literally everywhere. So if you ever have any real estate questions about an area outside of the GTA, like feel free to ask us. My point is, just because I'm doing Vaughan market updates doesn't mean we only do business in Vaughan. We'll do a lot of business in Vaughan, and I live in Vaughan, so I like to focus a lot in Vaughan, yes, but we do business everywhere. So I just wanted to make that clear. So in terms of that, I'll give you a high-level summary of what's going on in the market super quick, just so you're in the loop, and then we'll get into it. So what's going on in the market right now? Obviously, we're starting to see some buyer confidence come back to the market as we've seen all of these rate cuts, right? We've seen inflation go from 8.2 all the way down to 1.8. We've had multiple rate cuts at this point, and buyer confidence is slowly but surely trickling back. Now, what we're seeing is the asset classes like the townhomes, especially renovated townhomes, and detached are really moving, and they're moving quick, right? Like I have a ton of buyers that are looking for townhomes in Vaughan, Bradford, Tottenham, and the ones that are renovated are in Bolton. They're selling within days, literally within days, right? We had a small detached in Vaughan the other day, priced very well. I think it was priced at 1.1 with an offer date. They were looking for 1.3 ish. But it was renovated, and there were 15 offers on it. There was 15 offers on it. So I'm not saying that to scare anyone, but I'm just saying that just so you guys are in the loop. Buyer confidence is slowly coming back as we've seen rates come down, as we've seen the mortgage rules change. Now we can put down the minimum up to 1.5, and we have a longer amortization schedule. And that just mixed in with the spring market and all this pent up demand, right? A lot of people have wanted to buy, but they've just been sitting on the sidelines waiting for the market to make a recovery. And now that we've made that recovery and the worst is behind us, we're starting to see transactions pick up, and we're starting to see buyers get out there. So in saying that, if you're a buyer and you have the means and resources to do something, I'd say reach out to us sooner rather than later, just to position yourself in a way to get the best deal possible. And if you're looking to sell, I'd say if it was me, I had a conversation this morning. If it was me, I'd rather get on the market before the spring market. Why? Because, for example, let's say I have a detached in Bolton. I had a conversation with my client Mark today. Let's say we have a detached in Bolton, and we look at Bolton right now, and there's 2 homes under $1 million in that detached asset class right now, right? If we wait until spring, that's going to go from 3 homes probably to 20, maybe 25. So it's going to put us in competition. So if it was me, I'd rather take advantage of the buyer activity that's going on now, and also the lack of competition that's out there, right? Because over time it's going to come. So now we'll get into it. And if you have any questions about the market, you can always reach out to me personally. And if you ever want to see a different area other than Vaughan, for example, then we can always do that too. So let's get into it. 60 condo sales in Vaughan last month. I'm going to move myself just so I can see it more clear. Okay, cool. 60 condo sales. Just to put things in perspective, this is Valeria, 9245 Jane. This is one of the first condo buildings that ever came to Vaughan. It's right at Jane and Rutherford. You have a 1-bed, 2-bath, 600 square feet with parking. I checked with parking. That's sold for $485, which is mind blowing. So if you're looking to buy a condo, like nice 1-bed, 2-bath condo, and I'll go through the picture so you guys can see. It's a really nice condo, nice hardwood, nicely renovated, nice oak concept kitchen, like beautiful condo, under $500,000, which is fantastic. Let's keep going. Honeycrisp, this is a brand new building, one bed, 1 bath, 500 square feet, low 5s. So you can get a 1-bed right now in low 5s, low to mid 5s, with parking. I even saw some 2-bed, 2 baths at Portage Parkway. I might have passed it. And they're selling in the mid 5s as well. no parking. But if you're looking for a condo in Vaughan, very high level, you're going to be in the 500s. If you get lucky, you can even be below 500, like that first one in Bavaria we've seen. Portage Parkway, 2-bed, 2-bath, 700 square feet, sold for 600,000. So great options out there. Obviously, you guys know if you're paying attention to real estate, we have an influx of condo listings right on the market. So like there's a ton of opportunity, ton of options to choose from. And if there's ever a time to go out and get a deal, it's now, right? And you can basically play what's it called? Musical chairs almost, right? You could basically go to 4 or 5 condos that you like and say, will you take 520? No. Will you take 520? No. And just keep trying until someone takes 520, for example, and there you're finding your deal, right? So very high level, and then we have 700 million. Most people are looking for that. So we'll go next to condo towns. This is a nice hot asset class that a lot of my buyers are looking to get into. There were 7 sales last month. 88 Rainbow. We actually were going to offer on this one with another client. It's like a gut. It's a complete gut, so don't get too excited. But it has a nice little backyard space. It's turnkey. Like if you really wanted, you could live there, but you probably want to gut it. But 650,000 for a condo town in Vaughan, not bad at all. 150 Honeycrisp, 2-bed, 3-bath, over 1,000 square feet, 700,000. 26 Bruce. We actually have a listing in here as well. 2-bed, 2-bath, over 1,000 square feet, but they're about 1140, 1145, and they sold for, call it mid-7s, right? So great options for condo towns. These are super nice. These are a higher end condo town. That's why they sold for over $1 million. They'll sell for like $1 million, in between $1 million to, depending on the finishes, honestly, like 1.25, 1.3. So these are super nice. We'll go into freehold towns and semis. These are like a nice, this 56 Dandara Gate one. These are like a nice modern style town, but they sell not at a discount, but just they don't sell at a premium just because of the area. I think it's Islington Steels. So it's like Industrial West Bridge is what it's called. You have one on Kelso, if you guys know Maple. This is basically Jane Major Mac right behind the Longos. 3-bed, 3-bath, not bad at all. Sold for $943. So if you're looking for a freehold town in Vaughan, like you can do it in the 900s. It's going to be gorgeous, not really, but as you can see, it's turnkey. So that's always an option. Another one, Deep Springs, 4-bed, 4-bath, $950. So we're seeing a lot more towns in Maple, in Woodbridge sell it in the 900s. Hamer, funny enough, this is a street away from me. Now, something like this, obviously not beautiful, has parquet floors, old hardwood, stuff like that. But if you're able to pick this up for $1 million, $1,020,000, and over time you put in 50 grand, 75 grand, in the next 2-3 years, this is probably very likely going to be 1.25, 1.3. So that's always an option. You can buy unrenovated, save on the purchase price, and then just do it yourself over time. These are off the 400. I'm sure you guys have all seen these. These are modern style towns. They're selling in between $1 million to $1.1 million. What else do we got? And then you're going to see towns selling all the way to 1.4 even. Yeah, 1.4. Patterson in between like Richmond Hill, Thornhill area. That's an expensive area just in general. So if you're looking there, just know towns are like 1.2 to 1.45. We will go to detached. Detached, there's a lot of sales. 53 sales last month. And as you can see, there's smaller detached that have sold for in the 900s, right? These are probably in between 12 to 1,600 square feet. Parquet floor is obviously not beautiful. But again, if you can save on the purchase price and do the work yourself, that's always an option. 21 Irish Moss Court in Vaughan, in between $1 million, $1.1 million. Another small detached, York Hill, 1.14. So you can get a detached. It's going to be a smaller one, but you can get a detached in the low 1 millions. But on average, St. Joan of Arc, this is in Maple in my area. On average, for a normal size, like call it even 2,000 square foot detached, 2,200 square foot detached, it's going to be in between 1.2 to 1.5 in between there, just at a very high level. What else do we got? 63 Sassafras, that's Patterson, I believe, so it gets more expensive, 1.3. There's one that was on my street I'm going to show you guys, 1.38. There was one on Barron's that sold, 1314. 147. If you guys want me to send you these after, you can just look on House Sigma after. You can always do that yourself. 1.5. There was one on my street that sold for one. There it is. So 111 Fairmont. This is funny enough, literally my street. 2,500 square foot detached, not too renovated inside at all. They had parquet floors, I believe, original tiles. Parquet floors upstairs. Yeah, there it is. And it sold for 1.5. Right. This is obviously on the more expensive side, but it's a 2,500 square foot detached with a nice lot. So this is basically the price. And we're going to see sales all the way to 1.6, 1.7. Again, more in the Patterson area. But anyway, that's the market summary for the month. If you guys have any questions at all in regards to Vaughan, or again, in regards to any area inside or outside of the GTA, shoot me a message personally and we will talk then. Take care, guys.